Hey everyone, it's Holland Reed again. Thank you so much for watching my last video. I cannot tell you how encouraging that was for me. I am not gonna cry. I'm the biggest crybaby. Whoosa! This is very cathartic for me, I guess, and I'm realizing that the more I kind of open up, the more confident I get. So thank you. Thank you. I want to talk about something really quick that came up this week. It's been a crazy week for me. I've been trying to post videos, edit videos. I've had no time. My son had the stomach flu. Just anything that could happen happened. And we all know that one of those things are our finances. And we are in tax season. So we know that everybody's about to get some money back and maybe have a good time, take care of some things they couldn't take care of, put money away, buy something new. And it just reminded me of something that happened to me about 1.5 years ago. I was in a coffee shop with a good friend that was trying to, I guess, figure out how to help me or figure out how to get me to see something that I wasn't necessarily seeing in myself, but in a non-pointing the finger, preachy kind of way. So I was going through a rough time, and as an artist, or even if you're not an artist, if you're just, a person trying to make it and take care of things, money can be unpredictable, paychecks, clients, especially when you're an artist or you work freelance. And so for me, I was penniless at the time. I had no money. I still am always broke. I mean, I'm rocking, Goodwill right now. It's Charter Club, but I'm just saying, like, I am a frugal person because I have kind of figured out my value, the value I have placed on money, which I'll continue with the story. Sorry. I get distracted. That's what I do. So anyway, we were sitting in this coffee shop and he asked me how much money I had at the time. I literally was broke. I was overdrawn in bank accounts broke, but I had $1 in my wallet and he goes, is that seriously your last dollar? I said, no, this is for real, my very last dollar. And God, even saying that, whoo, my last dollar in my hand, and I was holding on to that dollar. I was holding on to it, like, and wouldn't spend it on anything. And not that dollar was gonna feed me or my son. It wasn't gonna pay rent. It wasn't gonna do anything. It was $1. But I was so terrified to let it go because then I would really be broke, right? The logic in that, right? So he said to me, he said, oh Lord, he said, you need to rip up that dollar. He said, rip it up. I was like, boy, you crazy, He was like, no, you need to rip it up. And he said, until you separate yourself and your life from that dollar, you're never gonna grow or move forward. And I sat there, I was like, I knew he was right. We all know when somebody gives us they're right. We don't want to hear it, but he was right. But I couldn't wrap my brain around ripping up this dollar. And I again, that overwhelming feeling, the anxiety, the holy crap. Like, if I do this, that means I don't even have $1 left. So I sat there, I cried, and he, sat there with me, and we went back and forth. And I finally said, I have to do this. And I ripped it up, and he said, are you still breathing? I was like, yeah. He's like, your son's still in school? Yeah. You got a roof over your head? Yeah. And all the things that I was panicking about were still intact. I had my health. I was alive. I was well. But how often do we get so caught up about $1 bill? Whether it's 50, whether it's 1,000, it's still really essentially that $1 bill. And I sat there with him and we talked about it. And of course, right after, he took me to put gas in my car. And thank you, hun. I love you and appreciate you more than you know. And he gave me a small loan to try to keep myself, afloat at the time. And I just remember thinking back to that, with tax season coming. And I'm thinking of all the things that I'm gonna take care of. I need a new computer, all these things. And then I was like, well, yeah, my computer's running slow. It has a big crack across the screen, but it works. You just start putting things kind of into perspective. And sometimes where I want to go buy those, $200-300 shoes, which I would never do, but I want to, shop like Beyonce or Mariah and have a closet. And then I just go, you know what? Those things don't make me happy, so I don't need them. And let me go have a fun treasure hunt at the Goodwill. And I know a lot of people look down on that. And I've met so many people out here that talk about people, you know, whether it's making fun of an EBT card or making fun of all these things. And I want to just shake those people sometime and go, you know what? You don't know that person's story. You don't know what they're going through. And it's just a dollar bill. Like, that's what it comes down to. I just wanted to share that story because it changed me, and it really made me separate myself from something, and one of the many things that was holding me back, and that was always worrying about my finances and not realizing that, you know what, I do believe in a God. I do believe that He created this earth and provided everything that we need, and anything else is extra. So that's it. I just wanted to share that with you because, you know, right now it's tax season. Everybody's talking about money and revenue and finances and income. And it just reminded me of that a couple years ago. And it was really an important stepping stone in my life. I'm still broke, but I'm happy. And I've never been happier. So thanks, guys.